This Pete with Arlington Toyota. I've just completed your RAV4, installed the wiring harness. It starts. There's no further issues with the crank sensor. So what I ended up replacing, I'll kind of point it out, is this complete engine harness, like this fuse box, this unit. The harness basically wraps around the entire vehicle along the fenders here, then actually runs inside the car. So I actually had to take most of the dash apart to get this harness out of the car. That's actually the old unit right there. That's on the floor. So what ended up happening here, and what I found after quite a bit of time trying to check this and find out what's going on. So what I found is there was a repair to the harness in this area, actually right behind this area. Somebody at some point in time repaired some wiring, and all was probably fine. With that repair, what ended up happening, water started getting into the harness and causing corrosion to the point where actually the wires disintegrated. My guess, or I'm fairly confident that with the vehicle here, so there was two different issues here. There was a no crank issue, and then a crank and possibly no start or die out over time. That's where the crank sensor would be at fault. So with that ground cluster that was completely corroded, that was actually causing the no crank, no start. That's kind of where the circuit for the starter relay was, also the circuit for the crank sensor. So I'm very confident that these issues are resolved. I also know that this issue is probably progressive over time, actually happening quite a bit, intermittently, where possibly no crank, no start, and the vehicle will die out. But other than that, that's all I have. I test drove the vehicle, all the lights are out. There are no further issues with the crank sensor, the radio. I mean, that came in as like that when I got the vehicle, so the only thing I can recommend to correct that is to replace the radio, because that's booting up and keeps rebooting. Other than that, that's all I have. Thank you for stopping in at Arlington Toyota.